were the predecessors of Exxon and Mobil. More than 100 years later, we are pleased to be like you here today to be part of aviation history with our involvement in the world's first commercial A380 flight. When we first heard of SIA's ingenious idea of auctioning the tickets on eBay for this inaugural flight for charity, we thought it was a great cause to support. We are delighted to be able to donate the fuel and contribute to the success of this charity flight. The amount raised will go to the charities mentioned, and it was also an excellent opportunity to strengthen the strategic partnership between SIA and ExxonMobil, and allowed us to contribute in the communities in which we operate. At ExxonMobil, we stand steadfastly by our first responsibility, which is to provide energy in an economically, environmentally, and socially responsible manner. Simply put, it means running our business well. And this, of course, includes a long tradition of community involvement in Singapore and the over 200 countries where we operate. We are pleased to be able to bring to our long-standing relationship with SIA and the other customers our global network, technical expertise, innovation, product quality, and supply reliability. ExxonMobil is the world's premier jet fuel supplier, operating through its affiliates in over 600 airports in 63 countries around the world. In Singapore, we are a major supplier due to our large manufacturing presence here. We operate one of our largest refineries in the world, a 605,000 barrel a day refinery in Singapore. And this forms the basis of the assurance and support which we offer to our customers in this key location. As you know, SIA is the first to fly the A380. Did you know that ExxonMobil was first to fuel the A380? This happened. this happened 2 years ago in 2005, when the A380 made its maiden flight from the assembly plant in Toulouse, part of a long-term contract which ExxonMobil Aviation signed with Airbus France in 2003 to supply the facility at Toulouse. Today, we are delighted to be once again the first to fuel the flight. And this would of course not have been possible without the trust and confidence which SIA has in us. We thank SIA for this trust and for allowing us to be a partner on which they can depend on. We sincerely look forward to continuing our long and strong and robust relationship with SIA and to be their supplier of choice. Finally, on behalf of all the sponsors of this charity flight, we wish Singapore Airlines and all of you a successful flight and a successful rollout of the A380 program. And I personally look forward to many more exciting innovations which SIA will bring to its customers worldwide. Please savor every moment that you spend on the A380, and I'm sure you enjoy the flight with this ultra-luxurious interior. Bon voyage.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carson. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now take this time to invite back up on stage SIA CEO Mr. Chu and Ms. Jenny Chua, Chairman of the Community Chest of Singapore, on stage for the check presentation. A large check indeed, Mrs. Chua. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Jenny Chua is now receiving the total amount, a proud amount, ladies and gentlemen, of $615,000 on behalf of the Community Chest of Singapore. A very, very special, heartfelt moment indeed. As I believe, yes, you can put the check away now, ma'am. Thank you very much. It's all for you to keep already. Now, Ms. Jenny Chua, I believe, Mr. Chu, sir, Ms. Jenny Chua would like to give you a token of appreciation as well for that presentation of the check.
This is much smaller, but with a lot of heartfelt feeling. It's from Minds.
It's from Minds, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who can't quite hear at the back. Movement for the intellectually disabled children. They made it themselves. A very heartfelt gift indeed. Will savor this at Singapore Airlines indeed. Let's give the community just a big round of applause as well. Thank you, sir. Ms. Wang, may we invite you now to say a few words. Thank you.
I am standing up. Mr. Chu Chun Sing, CEO of Singapore Airlines, Mr. Kwa Chon Sing, did I say something funny? Chairman, Managing Director, Exxon Mobil, Asia Pacific, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to you. It's always good to wake up so early in the morning with Chun Sing and with Chong Sing. Just for completeness or clarity, when I say wake up in the morning, I just mean that I wake up in the morning to come here and join them. Guys, you know what I mean, okay? I woke up early this morning to come here to join the two gentlemen for what you call a piece of aviation history. They make the history and I collect the check. Thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to achieve three things this morning. So if you will bear with me, I have three things to achieve. Firstly, to congratulate SIA and all passengers, each and every one of you, 455, ladies and gentlemen and families, from 35 nationalities on this inaugural flight, A380 flight to Sydney. And for a very successful online charity auction, which raised, I guess I'm still thinking US dollars, of 1.3 million for very meaningful causes. Those of you who don't know, now I tell you a little bit. SIA has been Community Chair's very valued partner to dignify the lives of the less fortunate in Singapore over the past 20 years. The company has raised much funds for us through very creative, fun and inclusive ways. The Broadway-style musicals put together by SIA's cabin crew and their other colleagues are examples which come to mind readily. I believe SIA has surpassed itself with this gem of an idea to auction seats for charity on probably the world's most anticipated flight, the Wright brothers notwithstanding. Therefore, the second role I have today is to say thank you to Singapore Airlines for its many partners, including Exxon Mobil, Asia Pacific, and eBay for their contribution to this resounding success. Of course, I'm here also to say a very special thank you to all who have supported this global charity auction with your bids. I understand that several thousand registered and participated in this record-setting event. Well, I guess something like $100,000 and $380 must be a record of some kind for a bid. This has generated great excitement and demonstrated that passion, compassion, and generosity have no boundaries. Okay, thirdly, I think it is my duty to assure you that this donation of 420,000 US, which is roughly, you saw the sum, 600,000 Singapore dollars, will go directly to help improve the lives of 340,000 persons served by 57 charities under ComChair's care. Your donations will run social service programs to keep families together, dignify the lives of the elderly, nurture children to succeed, and help people with disabilities to lead independent lives. Now with this, may I wish everyone on SQ380, in case you don't know your flight number, it's SQ380. In case you don't know who your captain is, it's Captain Robert Ting and his crew. All these wonderful passengers on board, and the perennially beautiful Singapore girl. I wish all of you a flight that not only other airlines will talk about, but everybody will talk about for a long time to come. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Community Chairs of Singapore, Ms. Jenny Kwok. Thank you, ma'am. have you invited to remain on stage. At this point in time, we'd like to invite all of our sponsors to stage front for a group photograph.